Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Just wanted to say thank you for watching, and today I briefly wanted to discuss the infamous term called derangement syndrome. That's a term, or I should specifically say Trump derangement syndrome. It's something I've been labeled with on more than one occasion. Not recently, but I've been hit with it a few times, but I still see it being thrown around. Recently by, of all people, Kellyanne Conway, the Queen of Spin on Fox, where she claims there's no vaccine for it, this and that, and, the fact that people lie to get to Trump. Coming from one of the chief liars herself, a woman who used to stand for some high morals but was all too happy to throw it all away just to give in to some grifter. He said, offered her some power, money, and she took it and just rolled over. So, Kellyanne, spare us your friggin' morals. Nobody cares what you have to say. In fact, you were gone for quite some time. And I have to say, you were definitely not missed. In fact, why don't you just call back under that holy writ? Because nobody believes a word you have to say. At least nobody in their right mind. And of course, you're always going to be on Fox, your little safe space. So, spare us. So, Trump derangement syndrome. A lot of people think that, because I criticize him a lot, that there's like something wrong with me. Like, I need to get my head examined. Really? No, I don't think so. Here's the thing, and I've expressed some disagreements against politicians in the past, just maybe not openly on social media. I've taken some issues with Biden, and there were things with Obama I disagreed with, but I wasn't fully against him. You can bet your bottom dollar the President George W. Bush, I was flat out against him and Dick Cheney. I still am. I still hold a lot of resentment towards them. But they are not the president or VP anymore. They are long gone. The only time he reared his ugly head was, strangely enough, to speak out against Donald Trump, of all people. And as much as I give him credit for doing the right thing at that initial time, that doesn't let him off the hook on everything else that he's done in the past. So, as far as I'm concerned, you don't get a free pass. Okay, you did the right thing here and now, but I still think he should be charged for war crimes. But that's just me. Anyhow, as far as Trump goes, personally, I would just love for him to shut up. Go back to your little hole in Mar-a-Lago and just stop talking. Keep your ugly head, ugly orange-painted face out of the media, and that would make us all really happy. But that's obviously not going to happen because he's still in the corruption about widespread voter fraud, which eventually led to January 6th, which is an insurrection of his doings, along with others that were involved. And now he's talked about a run for 2024, which most of you pretty much already know about. And guess what? Yeah, I'm opposed to that as well. We don't need another 4 years of him. That's why I voted against him to begin with, and went for Joe Biden. Was Joe Biden the candidate I wanted? No, I wanted somebody different, but those were the choices. I voted for change. So it's not derangement syndrome that compels me to speak out against him. It's my conscience, it's my humanity that compels me to speak out against him. Because he's not only a bad politician and not only one of the worst presidents this country has ever seen, he is by all definition a very bad person. He has said some pretty ugly things, against a Gold Star family, against John McCain, even though I'm not a big fan of McCain. Still, you have to give him some respect. Some of the decisions he's made, I've heard a lot of people in the working class to say nothing about his handling of COVID, which got people killed needlessly. And as I still keep saying, I don't know what that noise is. Anyhow, the man has blood on his hands. So, that's a simple fact. You can deny it all you want and keep supporting him, okay? But my opposition is because of reason. I don't follow this guy in any type of cult-like fashion, which a lot of other people do. So yeah, it is a cult. That is the derangement syndrome. People who just worship this guy and just keep supporting him no matter what he does. And I've heard all the excuses like, well, yeah, he said some racist things, but, or, oh yeah, he did some bad things, or, the tax cuts for the wealthy wasn't all that good, but, what do you mean no but? There is no but. For one of these, MAGA heads walking around still wearing all the gear and the flags and stuff, you are in the cult. And that is the derangement syndrome there. The fact that you can't just get over him and move on. You worship him like he's some kind of religious leader. Religion is the farthest thing he's even remotely close to. He doesn't know anything about the Bible. He would shoot tear gas at peaceful protesters just so he can hold up a book that he knows absolutely nothing about and doesn't care. Now, if you're a logical, intelligent person, you can see past all of this BS and not fall for the cult. and say, no, I am against him for the reasons that I just outlined. That is not derangement syndrome. That is just knowing the clear difference between right and wrong, and Trump is wrong. He never should have been president. He's got no business being back in the White House again. He is a liar. He is a grifter. And he is just a disgusting person who's done a lot of bad things and will continue to do it. You think one day he's going to wake up and grow a conscience? Think again. He's grifting people now with some of his voter fraud lies that he continues to peddle, trying to get campaign funds, which in reality, all he's doing is pay his legal fees. I've been through all this plenty of times, okay? So if you're someone out there that wants to look at me and think, oh, I got Trump derangement syndrome, think that all you want. I don't care. It's not a question of I have derangement syndrome. It's I care about people, so I speak out against those that want to hurt people, even in the red states, which aren't doing so well compared to blue states, which I've also discussed as well. Google it, look it up, and you'll see what I mean. Because in the end, with all the voters, all the MAGA heads, I can ask them time and time again, what has Trump ever really done for you? And the answer is nothing. All I get is just senseless things like talking points, like, oh, he's against culture war, this and that, or he was one of the greatest presidents we ever seen. They can't really give any solid reason why. And all the lies he pushes out about job performance and everything, the economy, can easily be fact-checked. They are all a bunch of lies. I don't buy into it, neither should you. So if you want to be the derangement syndrome, this cult-like, point of view that you're going to follow him to your dying day, that's your choice. That's fine. But the truth is, you are being taken for a ride. And he will continue to get money out of you by any means necessary. And in the end, he doesn't care what happens to you, your friends, or your families, let alone this country. He has no regard for the Constitution and the people that died as a result of January 6th. That blood is on him too, okay? I want to defend my democracy. I still stand for the Constitution. So when I see bad politicians like Trump, I speak out against them every step of the way. And so should you. So, anyway, I hope you understand. Thank you for watching.